Hey guys, so I got this book a couple of months ago, and I've been wanting to do a video, kind of like a flip through. It's kind of hard to do it with my phone, so I'm gonna try to do it this way. When you go to a record store, I always go to the book sections if they have a book section, and they have books. I always go there because you never know what kind of Elvis book you might find. So I found this one. It was $9.99. So I picked this up. I think originally it might have been, the price on here in the back said $50. So uh, I'm not sure if you can still, you probably can still find this book, maybe eBay or so. But so it kind of, comes out like this. This is kind of like the insert box. The back cover, you can take a look. And it's kind of like Elvis's treasures, where they kind of do replicas of certain things in his career, like maybe like what the ticket looked like in Aloha from Hawaii and stuff like that, or certain letters or programs and stuff. Even comes with like a CD too. So I thought maybe just go through some of the pictures and see what's in here, in case if you are interested in buying it, or maybe if you aren't able to buy it, you can see kind of the things in here. So again, this is kind of like they do kind of like a replica of. So I guess this is like the library book that Elvis might have when he was a kid took out from the library and stuff. So you have that. Let's see what else. Bear with me as I turn the pages and stuff. Hume's high band, I guess from his days in high school. Here's the back. So pretty cool stuff from his career. Again, it's not real. It's replica stuff. It's not like real stuff. We got this from his Sun Records deal. And let's see what's in here. Some photos. You have really, really early. It's pretty cool. Nothing on the back. Stuff from the Sun Records. Some more photos. I'll show you what this is. He's in a hayride. It's got kind of like what I guess a program would have looked like back then. There's a bunch of, I guess, autographs on the back. Then the big time, RCA. And you have kind of like a Peabody kind of note here from the Hotel Peabody. That's pretty cool. When I went to Memphis, I went to the Peabody Hotel. I didn't stay there; it was expensive, but we walked through there, and it was kind of fun. So here we go. Sorry, doing the best I can showing you guys the books. I know it's kind of probably not the best way of doing this, but just wanted to show you what was in the book and stuff. His first movie, Love Me Tender. And what is this? This is actually, I'm assuming this is the poster. Yeah, this is the poster, or Fair Health Rock poster. Nothing in the back. It's pretty cool. And then King Creole kind of poster. I guess this is some more different, pictures from, I guess, the movies and stuff. What else? GO2s. This is kind of cool. The Christmas card that was sent out. the Army days. This is a letter to Vernon. That's pretty cool. Let's see, from Tom Parker. It's a letter that Tom Parker wrote, Colonel Parker. But I'm pretty sure he didn't type it up. He probably had a secretary or somebody. Oh, this is pretty cool. I guess you get some letters that Elvis might have wrote home or something. To Anita Wood. Let's check this out. Oh, that's pretty cool. Replicate, you know, the replica of that in these letters. I'm pretty sure the real thing is like in Graceland somewhere in one of the displays and stuff. Yeah. I won't try to decipher that. Sorry if I'm making this video too long. There's Priscilla, if you wanted to see her. You know, we're back to kind of like the movies. Blue Hawaii. I'd say maybe a lot of people may say maybe it's most popular movie. I guess here we got Viva Las Vegas. Let's see what that pink slip is. Paper is. This is kind of like a small, like kind of I guess poster, I guess, of it. Oh, this is a kind of like I guess it was a handout. It's like you and your guests are cordially invited to a special preview. Thursday evening, May 21st, 8:30 p.m. at MGM Theater. So I guess this was handed out so you could, you know, back in the day, I guess, to see kind of like a preview of the movie. There's Anne Margaret and Elvis. What a great movie that was. Yeah, great movie. We got some karate stuff here. This is going to be kind of hard to show, but yeah, this, I think Elvis wrote this. You know, everybody knows he was really into karate and stuff, so I guess this may have to be some kind of Kung Fu Masters and stuff like that, information about karate that he wrote. Elvis loved karate, and there's another side here, you know, playing some football. And then, sorry, I can't see this. I don't know, the other one right here is Mary Priscilla. Miss anything? Oh, sorry. Let me look at the football. This is. You can see this at if you go to Graceland, you know, in the Elvis Memphis, you know, they have a lot of displays and stuff. But there's a section where it's football because you know Elvis loved football, and you see kind of like his uniforms and stuff. And they also have this too, kind of like Elvis making like different like plays and stuff. Sorry. So I thought that was pretty cool. If you ever go to Memphis, definitely check that out. You know, of course, the '68 comeback. Oh, this is pretty cool. They have the ticket to the '68. Well, at the time, it wasn't called the '68 comeback special. It was just called Elvis, starring Elvis Presley. And you can see, like, again, the in Graceland, when you go there, if you ever go there, there's again then a huge display of the special, and you get to see the real tickets in a glass. I wonder if any fans actually still have it or something. There's pictures of that. I mean, right after that, you know, after the late '60s, when he was done making the movies, and he went on, he did that special, and he came out with From Elvis in Memphis, and I mean, that was such a big, you know, big thing. You know, it really helped his career. What is this? This is a letter from RCA, I think. I guess I have to kind of go through it and read all these things. That was from RCA. Try to put them back carefully. You know, because then you did the special, and then eventually, you know, he, you know, goes to, you know, starts his time in Vegas, and eventually that leads to like touring, and now we got to the part with the Elvis in Vegas. And here are some, these are pretty cool, some calendars. We got this one right here, and this is 1972. I'm thinking maybe these came in some certain records or something back then. We have this one, and this is 1969. '67. Wow. And this one, and this is 1963. Oh, how I wish time traveling existed to go back and experience those. Some artwork from suits and stuff, and you know, we're now going to talking about the. See what this is. This one. This is a little bit. It's a little bit ripped, but what can you do? We have this. And this is pretty cool. Oh, now we're getting aloha from Hawaii. Let's see what this is. What we got here. Thanks for watching this. If you stayed this long. This is, I guess, this receipt, one of the receipts from the suit, from the jumpsuit, the Eagle jumpsuit. And then this is, I guess, the ticket. How cool is that? Nothing on the back, but that's pretty cool. Most of the tickets are, you know, are just, you know, not too fan. That's nice. That's nice and fancy. That's a cool collector's thing. If you, so I don't know if anybody ever has the original, you know, frame that. And we're coming to the end here. We got this right here, and we have. I guess this is kind of like what Elvis's wallet is. We'll see what's in here. Kind of, you have his Social Security card. You have a license. Is it? Sheriff's. They did a really good job. It really looks like the real thing. His Screen Actors Guild card. That's pretty cool. Oh, what else? We have what's this? His Army cards. So I guess these were things that were in his wallet. What's this thing right here? Oh, some telegrams. I guess when Elvis passed away, this is a telegram from Governor George C. Wallace. There's a lot of these. Ray Blanton, I guess. This is from June and Johnny Cash. How long is this video? Long video. B.B. King. Jordarian. This is the last one. Oh, actually, there's 2 more. This one's Isaac Hayes and family. And then this one, Little Richard. So that's pretty cool. Telegrams that were sent over. Oh, what is a telegram? Anything else here? I think nothing comes out. This is just pictures and stuff. The legacy. And that is it. Yep, and this is the back right there. So I thought this was definitely. I got this for like $9, $9.99. I think it was a really cool book to have in the collection and stuff. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We were able to see some of the artifacts that were in this book. Again, if you would like to purchase this, I think, and I checked, I don't think you can find. I haven't seen this on Amazon. And I did it's kind of like I said, when you go to a record store and there's and they have books, go check the books out, because you never know what kind of Elvis books they will have. And it's funny because I bought this at a record store, and then a couple weeks later I went to a different record store, and they had this for sale. But I think it's a pretty cool thing to have, especially with the stuff they have, the replicas of different letters and stuff like that. So thanks for watching.